What is going on? I'm Zedmont. Today, the landscape of warships has changed absolutely drastically for the better, for the worse, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, I have actually built a base, and the reason for that is suddenly people's times are getting into the 3 minutes 41 second range, which means seekers have arrived for the masses, and I am not in the masses at this point. As you can see, right about here, I was 4 keys short, which means that I have 2 chests just waiting to get opened, which is gonna absolutely suck. So the fact that everyone has Seekers suddenly means that I'm gonna start to lose, which means getting back into gold is gonna be more difficult. Not super duper awesome under any circumstances. This person has an anti-Seeker base, so they probably have Seekers, which is just gonna make things even more frustrating. 1, 2, it's 1, 2, 1, 2. We're just going to use our GBE to get rid of all sorts of mines. I am just going to hope and pray that this person does not have Seekers, because if they do, I have a slight chance at winning. Otherwise, we're just going to get absolutely punished by them. So you can see that our engine rooms are going away very quickly. Means they probably likely have Seekers. Actually, maybe not. Yeah, there they go. So it's going to be a bloodbath until I can get Seekers. Thankfully, I had 4 engine rooms left over from yesterday's last attack, so I only need to get 4 engine rooms today, which is just going to be 1 attack. We're going to end up with a relatively decent time. I mean, yesterday 314 might have won, maybe, just maybe, but today Bob is going to crush us with Seekers, coming in with 3 minutes 24. I assume they use Seekers. I could very well be wrong. Let's have a quick look, see what Bob brought against us. Yeah, Seeker. So base held up pretty darn well, thank you, Orion. I did not create this base. Orion did, and they also missed their barrage somehow, so we got a little bit lucky there. But just, I'm not even going to hold my breath and hope that I can get back into gold to claim this chest. Typically, I would tell you to do that, but just not going to happen today. I don't have the time. I don't have the patience. So we are going to get into Seekers. We are going to max our Seekers. And then the next step in my tech tree is, of course, to go back and get that building health, because once we get that building health, things are going to be better. There's some sort of song that comes to mind there, but I can't think of exactly what it is. And now we've got Barrage, only 4 ticks, not 5, and Seekers, so we should be able to pull out some wins. I don't know a heck of a lot about how to use Seekers, but we're going to give it a shot and just hope for the best. Not even sure what sort of split we're going to go. I think we're going to go something like this and just hope to sneak up that right-hand side. I don't even have any clue at this point, but I think we can go something like this and just hope that we can get all of our Seekers up that right-hand side, saving some gunboat energy, trying our best to get this down. I'm probably going to hit that shock mine. Yes, we are. So not a super great plan on my part, but I think we can still get a decent time as we try to figure out how the heck to use these things. So I am still fresh and new to Seekers at 3 engine rooms with Barrage. Going to be some mistakes made. So just wanted to let you know the landscape has changed. If you were trying to get into gold, clawing your way up to gold, suddenly you're going to need to hold off and collect some chests and get some Seeker action happening, because people who claim those chests now likely have some building health. I'm going to need to start scouting for that soon. But this is where Warships gets interesting. I ran into people who had rocket launchers yesterday. I ran into people who had bombardiers yesterday, people who had building health but not Seekers. So up until now, it's been this super duper monoculture, and now Warships is about to get super duper interesting, and that is partly exciting and partly terrifying. So interesting to see how it's going to go, what things are going to look like, and for people without instant training, it's probably not going to be super duper fun. Also, for people without shock mines with 3 engine rooms, it's going to be fairly awful. So we're just going to drop all our Seekers on this left-hand side. I'm going to go 1 and 2. There goes 1 engine room. I'm going to go 1 over here, and then we should simply be able to crush this person's hopes and dreams. So if you're sitting around with 3 engine rooms thinking you're going to make a mad push towards the end, it's probably probably not going to happen. That being said, I totally miscounted the amount of GBE required to get this last engine room down. So maybe there is a hope, maybe there is a dream, maybe I'm going to totally wipe on this last engine room. Whew, thankfully I didn't. Not sure that Seekers were the right answer there. Probably should have gone like 3 boat Seekers left and then farmed gunboat energy with riflemen or warriors or something like that. But 3 engine rooms not going to have any hope whatsoever. So 3 engine rooms are going to be tanking hard against people with Seekers and Barrage and Shock Mines. So get the heck out of 3 engine rooms. I've been saying that since the beginning. Get into 4 engine rooms, rush your butt. Now, why this person didn't drop Kavan, that is just silly, silly, silly. Kavan could have been bringing back troops way, way up there. But nonetheless, JJ, good game. I always feel sort of bad beating people with fewer engine rooms, and I've heard of people with 4 engine rooms being matched against people with 2, which would just be an absolute, absolute blood bath. So, and also, I copied Orion's base to some extent. I couldn't figure out where the heck his last shock mine was, so well done by you, Orion. We're going to get one more attack in, if I get a good match, maybe I can get back into gold. I am not going to claim that chest until I am back in gold, because it would just be an absolute, absolute silly thing to do. So now I need to figure out how the heck to get the best angle on this stuff. We're going to go something like this. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 as soon as I can, getting those barrages out. And a reminder, you do need 3 barrages. You can get all this stuff down, but once that goes down, here comes the shock, getting the shock out there, getting rid of that flamethrower and the machine gun, taking them out of being a problem, basically, and then bringing the rest of our Seekers in to take down that last engine room. You'll notice that I hit second wind there. There was absolutely no reason to do that. And I've seen times of 341, 343, 339, so my 331 is not a great time. But there's still that lag right now where not everyone has Seekers. So you're going to want to get your attacks in as soon as you can. Get into gold if at all possible. And maybe I should have held off getting that last chest, but then I wouldn't have Seekers. So lots and lots of stuff going on right now. Warships getting super interesting. I get back into gold to claim that chest, which is a huge relief on my part. And now I can unlock that building health and we can get some upgrades going, which is going to be super duper useful, as it now means people have to use more than 3 barrages to get my engine rooms. Maybe, just maybe, they can get, let's see here, there's 13,000 damage there. Let's see how much we're at here. So likely going to need more than 3 barrages. I don't want to do the math in my head, but I think that it's only 39,000 as opposed to 45, maybe 40,000. So that building health node going to be the next thing that is going to help make you win. So hopefully that gives me a leg up on some people who went and got rocket launchers or mortars or heavies or smoke or something like that. But you never can quite be sure. So anyways, just wanted to get that info out there. Hopefully this video finds you happy and healthy and all that sort of stuff. Just a quick reminder that code ZMOT works in every single Supercell game, so you don't have to just be on Boom Beach. But of course it works in Boom Beach. Anyways, as always, hopefully this warship video gives you a bit of a leg up on the competition. Let me know what rank you're at, how you're doing, how many games you've played, all that fun stuff. I shall talk to you soon. As always, thanks for coming in. I'm ZMOT. Don't forget that like, share, subscribe stuff. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. Peace.